Julie Beltzman's here with Notes from the Field. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Sam.
Okay, we now enter the complex area of publishers and libraries. And most of us think of buying books or getting them for e-readers, downloading them, whatever. But of course, many of us are using libraries all the time, and publishers have specific arrangements with them. Is that right?
They do. Ebooks have been available in libraries for some time now, which is still something that really isn't well known unless you're a regular library user. But publishers have arrangements with libraries where libraries license ebooks, usually through an intermediary like a company, Overdrive, which works as a middleman between publishers and libraries. So libraries decide which ebooks they want to make available in their libraries. They pay a certain fee for those ebooks, and then up till now, they have had those ebooks available forever. So if you are the New York Public Library and you decide you want a John Grisham title, you can rent out or make that book available to your library patrons an unlimited number of times.
So it's the ebook version of like being in the stacks or something. It's a permanent part of your holdings or collection.
Exactly, except a physical book eventually wears out and needs to be replaced. Now, a lot of these ebook arrangements were made 10 years ago when ebooks were practically non-existent. Now, HarperCollins has now decided that an ebook that is licensed to a library can only be checked out 26 times before its license expires, and then the library has to pay for a new copy of that book.
Now, Julie, let's step back one moment here. As a patron of a library, how exactly would I borrow an ebook? I mean, I download it onto my device for free? Or?
It's very easy. You don't even have to go to the library. You can just sign up on, for instance, the New York Public Library's account. You can set up an account and you can check out books electronically. Now, you can't do this if you have a Kindle, but you can do it if you have a Nook or an iPad, or if you want to read ebooks on your phone or BlackBerry.
And you don't have to return them?
Well, sort of. You do have to return them. They just sort of expire after a couple of weeks. So you can check out a book for 7 days or 14 days, and then you have that time period, and then it disappears. So this is a great deal for library patrons, and libraries tell publishers that this is actually a great way to market their books. But for publishers, they're starting to get a little squeamish about these arrangements. And they're saying, okay, well, do we really want to make our ebooks available forever? Is this really a good deal? Are we giving our content away for a smaller price than we really should receive for it? And it's also important to note that two of the major Big Six publishers, Simon & Schuster and Macmillan, do not make their ebooks available to libraries at all. So now HarperCollins has said, instead of being able to make a title available forever, you get it 26 times and then you have to pay for a new one.
Julie, when you say that a library can loan an ebook 26 times, that means 26 people can, so to speak, check it out, and then it would expire after that. They would no longer have the right to loan the book. Is that right?
That's right.
They have to repurchase it?
Exactly. And this will apply to HarperCollins titles that are acquired beginning March 7th. So this doesn't apply retroactively to HarperCollins titles that libraries may already have the licensing agreements for. So librarians are furious about this, and they say that HarperCollins is just making it more difficult for them in a time when their budgets are being slashed and they don't really have any extra money. So this is becoming a very difficult issue for HarperCollins. They've tried to point out that they made these agreements a long time ago and they didn't really know, what would happen with ebooks. And now that they're seeing that they're taking off so much, that tens of millions of e-readers are expected to be purchased this year, they're rethinking a lot of these agreements.
Thanks a lot, Julie.
Thanks, Sam.